All right, it's fight night here on the Rock Gut Review. My name's Ed.
I'm Erica.
This is the Rock Gut Review, and this is Buster Douglas Whiskey. Yeah. So this is actually from Ringside Whiskey. They're a company that's making whiskey based on boxers.
Combining two things you love.
Yeah. New viewers to the channel may not know that I boxed amateur in college. Poorly.
But you did it.
But I did it.
There you go.
So I heard about this. This was an Ohio exclusive, and I knew I wanted to have it for reasons we'll explain in a second. So our man, Jason, from the Mash and Drum, who we love, sent us a bottle.
Thank you so much.
What a great dude. Yeah.
Check out Mash and Drum's channel.
If they watch Mash and Drum, or if they watch this channel, they fucking know about Mash and Drum.
Yeah, that's safe.
We are tiny compared to him. Anyway, but I was really excited for this because when I started boxing, I went back and watched a lot of old 90s fights, which were on when I was like a kid, so I really didn't know what was going on.
The 1890s?
Ha. But Buster Douglas is famous because he was the man who beat Mike Tyson when he was undefeated. So Buster was basically, the reason this is called 42-1 is because he was a 42-1 underdog. And that was most places wouldn't even accept odds on the fight. Mike Tyson was undefeated, the undisputed champ. He had knocked out everybody. No one had taken him more than 5 rounds. He had just been beating the crap out of everybody. Buster Douglas was he was a contender, but he was kind of on the periphery of the heavyweight scene. So no one gave him a chance.
Yeah.
No one gave him a chance. The fight was in Tokyo, and Buster Douglas' ma died 23 days before the fight when he was in training camp. It's terrible. It's awful. But he got to Tokyo and he whooped Tyson. Now, I'm not saying he just completely destroyed him because it was still a competitive fight. But he knocked out Tyson.
That's
young Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And he beat the crap out of him. He was just the jabs. He would just jab Tyson. And Tyson, he had just gotten rid of his old trainer. And he looked flat-footed. He didn't know what he was doing. His team didn't even bring ice or an N-swell, like a cold pack. So he just kept jabbing him. He swole up his eye. Tyson couldn't see anything, and he knocked him out in the 10th round. It was crazy.
That's a thrilling story.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then, he immediately lost in his first title defense to Evander Holyfield. But, nonetheless,
these are names I know.
He still was the undisputed champ.
That's exciting.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I like that story.
Yeah.
I like the name, 42-1.
Yeah, 42-1.
Yeah.
There you go. But
we're underdogs.
Underdogs. Underdog Whiskey Channel. We're the most underdog whiskey channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Who knows? Anyway, I will say this is from Cleveland Whiskey. So Ringside actually had Cleveland Whiskey make this for them. This is a bourbon. Cleveland Whiskey does kind of a weird, quick aging process.
Okay.
Where they'll age it for 6 months in regular oak. And then they put the whiskey into a stainless steel tank with some sort of wood and apply pressure to it. And push it in and out of the wood. So it's kind of like one of those, quick aging gimmicks. So you may know I'm not that big a fan of those, but we'll see how it turned out here. Because here they did it with toasted white oak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. It smells dusty and corny, but it doesn't smell young, dusty, and corny.
Yeah,
I automatically appreciate that.
It doesn't smell super young. I think the problem I've had with a lot of TerraPure, the ultra sonic aged ones, has been that they've either been super young or super flavorless.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really getting that on the nose here. It smells sawdusty.
Yeah.
Little bit of corn, a little bit of oak, a little bit of caramel. I mean, it's not super flavorful.
No, it's
But it's yeah.
It smells like a standard bourbon.
It's pretty standard.
Pretty run of the mill.
I'm not getting a lot of like toasted oak on this though. I would have thought that might have come off a little bit more spicy, but
I wonder if because it's just like that toasted oak is just meant to balance out like the younger notes that like,
could
you
be
branch that you usually get.
That could be maybe that like pressurizing thing just kind of made up for the fact that it was younger and didn't really give it a lot of the usual nice spiciness. All right, let's get taste.
All right. The taste is very similar to the nose. I feel like I get more caramel on the flavor profile.
It is way more caramely.
Yeah.
It's more caramely. A little bit of nuttiness now. It reminds me kind of like a Heaven Hill product, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of in that same vein, little nuttiness, maybe a little like cashewiness.
I was gonna say walnut.
Or walnut. Okay, yeah. Sure, walnut. Yeah, I think...
But more like a nut butter than the nut itself. It's got like a certain creaminess to it.
There is a creaminess, yeah. I think on the taste, there's a slight young note that I didn't get out of the nose. But...
It's not bad, though. Like, I feel like young notes people associate with, like, that greenery, right? Mm-hmm. It's got, like, a black tea thing to it, but, like, a good black tea.
Yeah.
Like, it's got a green note, but it's a refined green note that I'm fine with.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's not my...
It's not favorite.
I don't know if that note is really what I want.
Okay.
If they're going to go for that, like a tea note, I really like that, like, deep black tea kind of note.
Because you want the spice.
I like that spiciness. This one, it's a little bit more...
It's too friendly.
I don't even know if it's friendly exactly. It just reminds me of like a young bourbon.
That's fair.
I'm sorry. But, yeah. I think it's still, nonetheless...
Still good.
It's solid.
Yeah.
It's solid. It's not bad at all. I don't think it's amazing, though.
No.
I think this is a pretty decent, just run-of-the-mill bourbon.
Yeah, I think this would probably go get a cocktail or, like, you've been drinking a lot for the night. You just need some, like, your taste buds aren't up to it, so you're like, all right, I'm just going to keep drinking, but...
Yeah, when you're going to have one more at the end of the night, you've had some really crazy stuff, and you just want to have a nightcap.
Yeah.
This is a good nightcap whiskey.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
There you go. Yeah. Nightcap whiskey. Which I would have... Buster Douglas, if you watch this, I don't think you will. But if you do, Buster Douglas, I love you. I wanted your whiskey to be amazing, but it's good. It's good. I do wish, and this is coming from somebody who doesn't give a crap about labels. I do wish they'd worked on the label a little bit more.
I don't care about labels, but I care about this label.
Okay, I just wish they'd made it a little bit cooler looking. I think they could have had a better label. This, like, the border on this label, I'm showing pictures right now, I'm sure. Okay. The border on this label looks like it was done in MS Paint. And I'm sorry, I want them to make Buster look good, man.
I mean, he's got the belts in it.
No, like, the picture looks good. It's just that border. It's.
You want more from it?
I wish they'd taken a little more time, made it a little bit more artistic.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all.
They got the cool story on the back, which is
the
nice.
The story is the important thing. Yeah. That's for sure. So, but so overall, not a bad whiskey.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't probably drive to Ohio to find it, but if you've got somebody like Jason who's willing to send it to you.
If you didn't have a Jason, you probably would have drove.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
I wanted the whiskey.
There you go.
Anyway, but make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we are making videos some amount of days of the week.
We try.
Yeah. Right. I'm saying we're gonna do 3 a week plus a stream. We're doing it.
Okay.
And also check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, because we have a Sunday night gaming stream.
Okay.
And Patreon. That's the important one. If you want to support the channel,
money.
You can do $1 a month to help us out. So,
all your money.
Yeah. So, anyway, we love you all so much. This has been the Rock Gut Review. Until next time, stay healthy, stay safe,
and stay rotten.